OJOKORO L.C.D.A. was birthed with the announcement made through an official statewide broadcast by the then Governor of Lagos State, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, after a successful referendum carried out between August 14th to August 17th, 2003. Hence, the council was created from Ifako-Ijaye local government area. Late Morufuddin Adeola Adefolabi was the first executive chairman of the L.C.D.A. Honorable Alhaji Hassan Ajaigbe followed in 2007, and Honorable Kolawole Yakini Yaya in 2008 as executive secretaries. Honorable Benjamin Adeyemi Olabinjo became the second executive chairman of the L.C.D.A. in 2008 to 2014. Then Honorable Fausat Olajokun became the executive secretary, while Honorable Dr. Adeleke Ikpaye became the sole administrator. Honorable Ahmed IDOWU TIJANI, the current and third elected executive chairman, OJOKORO L.C.D.A., was sworn in. Born on the 6th of October 1967 to the family of Alhaji Tijani Adeyero, he started his academic career at Christ Apostolic Primary School, Moore Plantation, Odono, Ibadan, Oyo State, and he proceeded to Baptist Grammar School, Idishin, Ibadan, from 1976 to 1982. He holds a Bachelor of Science BSc in Business Administration degree from Lagos State University, LASU, in 2010. A Fellow of Chartered Institute of Public Diplomacy and Management, CIPDM, a Rotarian and businessman, Honorable H.I.D. Tijani started his political career with his election as the General Secretary of what L.A. Agege local government under the platform of the then National Republican Convention, NRC, between 1990 and 1994. In 1998, he contested as a councillor representing Ward J of Ifako-Ijaye local government. He became supervisor for education, OJOKORO L.C.D.A., under the platform of Action Congress, AC. For his dint of service, loyalty, and commitment to his leader and party, Honorable H.I.D. Tijani was considered the better choice for the post of Deputy Executive Secretary of OJOKORO L.C.D.A. on the platform of Action Congress of Nigeria, ACN, in 2007. He was later appointed as Supervisor for Agriculture, Rural and Community Development on the platform of Action Congress of Nigeria, 2008 to 2014, during the tenure of Honorable Benjamin Adeyemi Olabinjo. Honorable Hamid Idowu Tijani became the third elected executive chairman of OJOKORO L.C.D.A. and was sworn in by the executive governor, Akinwumi Ambode. Honorable H.I.D. Tijani, the third executive chairman of OJOKORO L.C.D.A., hit the ground running immediately by swearing in all the 7 councillors from Ward A to G. The government also appointed supervisory councillors and special assistants who were promptly sworn in to assist in executive responsibilities.
I will devote myself to service, well-being of the people of the
He therefore embarked on familiarization tour by visiting the key institutions of public value, going by his years of experience in local government administration. It was easy identifying challenges and proffering sustainable solutions.
We believe if we are working together, we need to know each other so that tomorrow you will not cross my border, I will not cross your border. First of all, I salute your effort for being the staff of this local government. And I know that within the last few years that you have been here, or some months, anyhow, I believe you have put a lot of effort in order to make sure that the views of the local government comes to the local government at one occasion or the other.
The Honorable H.I.D. Tijani administration's performance in less than 3 years of assuming office speaks volumes of his ability and capacity to deliver dividends of democracy to the people of OJOKORO L.C.D.A. The H.I.D. administration's 7-point agenda includes education, health, economic development and social welfare, the environment, infrastructural development, human rights and social justice, as well as youth and sports development. In the area of education, Honorable H.I.D. Tijani's efforts can be seen in the donation of branded education materials to public primary schools. The rehabilitation of schools and provisions of furniture are part of the administration's laudable effort in achieving academic well-being of pupils in OJOKORO L.C.D.A.
This administration deemed it fit to encourage and assist people of OJOKORO Local Council to attain greater heights and break even toward a successful future, and that is why we are doing our free exercise book and other writing materials to facilitate fast learning process and assimilation.
This is the glory of God and for the service of humanity, and this is also praying that every child that takes hold of this book will feel her space globally.
Around the primary school, these almost pupils mentioned should come out to receive their writing materials from the representative from Her Excellency, just the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Mrs. L.C.D.A. These representations
The administration gave out free JAMB and GCE forms to indigent students in the community. The process, which was very transparent and devoid of favoritism, has been constant and continuous exercise since the government came into office in 2016. The administration has been consistent in annual bursary awards to students in tertiary institutions. In health, the saying, "Health is wealth," is a timeless global wise word which serves as a guide to the focus of HID-led government. The administration gave top priority to the primary health centers by renovating, building, and repositioning to effectively manage health-related issues of the people. The Shokon Primary Health Center was rehabilitated and upgraded to a fully functional primary health care center. The health center located at Birimi Temple Road was reconstructed by the sole efforts of the council. The HID administration sponsored several healthcare campaigns in conjunction with caregiver organizations and healthcare management institutions. The efforts in Roll Back Malaria campaign witnessed a seminar to mark World Malaria Day. The administration also co-sponsored child and maternal healthcare seminar. The council, through the support of Honorable H.I.D. Tijani, gave priority to child mother healthcare by organizing seminars on child maternal care. The seminars were geared towards the popular saying, "Prevention is better than cure."
This program is an opportunity to create awareness.
In environment, the major challenge of waste management reared its ugly head in the early days of Honorable H.I.D. Tijani's administration. The administration quickly developed a zero tolerance on waste disposal by embarking on behavioral change campaign on waste disposal. He participated daily on clearing of waste dump.
We've been on it for the past 2 weeks, or at least close to 3 weeks that we have been on it. And the many areas where we see that there's debris, we've been packing all of those ones. And we thought that within our local government, any in the residential area where we see that maybe the cleanup exercise in their own area is not all that okay, we have to assist them.
The administration also keyed into the green revolution of trees planting in the state by mobilizing people to plant at least a tree in their community. His administration's efforts in infrastructural development was massive, and it includes monitoring of state projects in the areas of road construction, grading of unmotorable roads, construction of drainages, and reconstruction of link roads. The infrastructural development done by the council through the government includes Yemi Olabinja Road, Odubanwo Road, Wahab Abolale Road, Engineer Adiagbo Crescent.
For you to put something in place, we need to exercise a little bit patience. I strongly believe that they are the ones to enjoy the benefit of this after the construction of this project. Within the shortest period of time, the road will be completed and they will have enough time to enjoy it. Within that little time, they should just please exercise a little bit patience.
So our go fún yín para lẹ́nu yín o. Dẹ̀gbọ́dọ̀ àbá ti lọ sí gómìnà ìwà bíi lọ́la mọ́ o. Ó ti ti yóò dùn tàbí bò ló kù o. Onílé sọ́lé ni o. Kí nọ́mbà 5 kó máa ṣọ́ nọ́mbà 6. Kí nọ́mbà 6 kó máa ṣọ́ nọ́mbà 16. Kí nọ́mbà 16 kó máa lé nọ́mbà 34. Ìwọ ló fẹ́ dàdọ̀ sí sílẹ̀. Ojú tí máa tó dé o. Ẹ má yẹ kó dàdọ̀ sí gọ́tà yín o. Inú dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́. That's the message. We're just here to hand it over. It remains your property. It remains your asset, and you must keep it in good use. Make sure that you are your brother's keeper. It is no longer government, it is no longer Lausa, it is now in your possession.
In the area of human rights and social justice, Honorable H.I.D. TIJANI scored high as well. As a firm believer in human rights and social justice, Honorable H.I.D. TIJANI proactively rose to the news of ritualist den in Obadi area, OJOKORO, by ensuring the mob stops the application of jungle justice on suspects. The Honorable Chairman, in his fight against jungle justice, proceeded to inform the general public on a television program of their safety. He also shed more light on grey areas and rebuilt their confidence.
I cannot specifically say this is what really happened, but let me attribute it to probably due to the ignorance. Because if anything happened within your area, you're supposed to know exactly what is really on ground before you can start taking action. And even when you are taking action, I think the next person to call when you observe something of this nature is to contact the security agent, not for once to take law into his hand. So let me agree that it's due to the ignorance.
Youth and sports development featured prominently in his program. The H.I.D. TIJANI administration's efforts in sports and youth development was clearly exhibited when the council, in conjunction with Mike Football Scout and Agent Germany, organized the 2018 Youth Talent Hunt Tournament, whereby several footballers were given opportunity to participate, and the winner won the opportunity to start a career in football in Europe. The efforts in youth development also paid off when the OJOKORO contingent to the One Lagos Fiesta came third and won a prestigious cup for excellent performance and parade at the event. The participation in the One Lagos Fiesta was made possible by the support of the man, Honorable H.I.D. TIJANI, who was on ground to motivate in most of the events.
Are we ready? Are we ready?
Yeah.
Everything just take everybody they got I'm a guy you together. Me I'm put on. I got my baby Johnny. 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 Você chega ali, você vai chegar, você vem ali, você vai ter. 5, 4, 3, 2.
In economic and community development, the administration of Honorable H.I.D. TIJANI, through thorough and careful selection process, trained some selected women in skills acquisition program and empowered the graduates with both cash gifts, raw materials and equipment in starting micro and small businesses. The effort was a highly commendable one, going by testimonies of participants and the public.
Since we came in as an administration, we've been training our youth and women folk in particular in this local government. And not only training, at the moment we did that training, we have always been giving them the financial, I would call it take-off grant, so that they can use to buy the material or the equipment needed for their program.
The H.I.D. TIJANI-led administration has since delivered official vehicle to all the 7 councillors to enable them perform optimally in the overall interest of the people. The administration of Honorable H.I.D. TIJANI organized the first ever trade fair in OJOKORO, tagged Abulegba Mega Trade Fair. The trade fair afforded companies, small and medium-scale enterprises, opportunity to showcase their businesses, products and skills to the world.
As we gradually coming to the end of the year, this window is an opportunity for residents of our dear local council to do their shopping for the celebration of Christmas and the coming New Year without going through the stress of traveling to the island. I pray that the good Lord will preserve us to the end, to the then and beyond. This maiden edition, of which OJOKORO L.C.D.A is proud to be supporting, is very laudable and an inspiration to our youth, which will enhance rapid growth in our economic development. Trade fair, as well as we all know, is one of the most well-received annual business events across the globe.
The trade fair was a successful one. To achieve a bottom-up approach in his budget planning and development, the H.I.D. TIJANI-led administration organized a stakeholders meeting whereby input were taken from the community and others like artisans, tradesmen, religious, traditional leaders, and other stakeholders in the community.
Today, it is with high spirit that I stand before this honorable house to welcome you all to this epoch-making occasion of formal presentation of the estimate proposal to the Legislative House of OJOKORO Local Council Development Area. More importantly, I give adoration to God Almighty for His divine grace to witness the symbolic occasion in the political history of OJOKORO Local Council Development Area.
The administration's budget breakdown shows compliance to the need of the people with a total sum of 2.2 billion naira.
The budget opportunities that enhance people to have access to income, health, and other social safety measures, especially the most vulnerable, the youth, the widows, the aged, women folk, and so on and so forth. There is no finish line in the journey of promoting a functional environment that will facilitate the deepening of commercial and economic activities. Hence, This year budget will embrace more prudent and conservative approach that focus on development priority aimed at sustaining and generating growth along with the physical sustainability.
The TIJANI-led administration in community development efforts facilitated the upgrading of Oba of OJOKORO land Kabiesi Ridwan Oluwalambe Taiwo to the status of first-class Oba in Lagos State, and certificate of office was presented in an elaborate program within his first 120 days in office. Since the inception of the current administration, TIJANI has been active in sponsoring and participating in the Community Day celebration. His contribution and participation have been full of testimony to the support enjoyed from the administration. TIJANI displayed excellent party loyalty in the manner he participated in the All Progressives Congress APC mega rally at the local and state levels. He exhibited an unflinching support for the APC candidates. He was ably on ground to welcome and receive the Vice President, Professor Yemi Oshibajo, during his campaign visits to Ifakoijaye and Ojokoro. His administration has clearly exhibited competence and capability to serve and deliver the dividends of democracy to the people. One can conclude that Honorable Ahmed IDOWU TIJANI, HID, is ready and capable to take OJOKORO L.C.D.A. to the next level.
Good Lord will preserve us to the end and beyond.
Lálá Olúwa èrè ní tiwa. Lálá Olúwa èrè ní tiwa. Lálá Olúwa èrè ní tiwa. Lálá Olúwa. Lálá Olúwa.